Estamos aquí, llega lo duro.
We are here.
You know what I'm saying?
New show on JM Baseball. This is Total Baseball World Baseball Classic Edition. I am your host, Joez McFly. We are here with the Kid Mero, who is also co-hosting this. This is brought to you by T-Mobile, of course. So, here we go. Man, what is this show? In case you guys do not know.
Listen, we're talking about the World Baseball Classic.
Oh, yeah.
And everything about it. Y'all probably see us with the Dominican,
Little
garb,
bit.
You know what I'm saying? Representing. We are representing the La Patria. You know what I'm saying? El Patio. But we're talking about the WBC in its entirety.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We're not just Dominican focused, but we are homers.
Yeah,
to an extent.
I'm impartial sometimes. When I need to be, right? We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's a tournament.
It's like, Aaron Judge or Aaron Judge was facing so-and-so. Who'd you pick? You know what I mean?
It's like I'm picking DR, right? Why is that a surprise? You know?
Come on. That's what this whole thing is about. It's about national pride.
Yes. So the good thing about this, we're going to be highlighting the fun things about the World Baseball Classic. We're going to be talking about the good things, the bad, the funny things. We're going to bring all that out.
Everything.
I don't know if we'll do numbers. I don't know if we'll get into that nitty gritty stuff. It's all about the vibes, and we want to make sure we bring that out.
Come on.
Right?
Energy. The same energy that's in Miami.
Facts.
Which you are going to be.
How you feeling doing this?
I feel phenomenal, bro.
I'm glad you're here, honestly.
I'm low-key hating because you're going to be in Miami. He's going to be in Miami for some of these. And I will be in my basement in New Jersey. Okay, so.
Go ahead, frio.
Yo, but I was very excited to see, the exhibition games going on.
And we'll for sure talk about that. Yeah.
We're going to get into it, but
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, we have a new segment. Well, we got a couple of segments, and we'll explain as we go along. Our segment right now is What Got You Hype? And what's got you hype so far? Presented by Lids, my friend. Lids hooked it up. You already know. And what's got you hype, man?
What's got me hype?
What's got you hype?
Is the build-up. First of all, what got me hype is when you hit me up and you were like, yo, you want to do this? I was like, abso-fucking-lutely.
Yes.
I'm doing this. We in there. That got me hype. But then what also got me hype was the lead up. Because, when you're thinking about, it's 2026, what happened in 2023 didn't go well for us.
Yes.
And by
Let's
us,
not repeat that.
I mean us. And I was like, when was the last time? So then I went on YouTube and I went to 2013. And I was like, yeah, La Gloria. Yeah, come on, yeah. La Flecha.
Fernando Rodney.
Yeah, so watching the throwbacks got me hyped.
Nice.
Watching the throwbacks got me super hyped because it was like, man, just watching. And also, it really is that national pride, bro. Because watching, we really run this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Japan. And shout out to the Team
They
USA.
actually, numbers-wise, actually run it. But we'll say that in low voices.
You know what I'm saying?
Around them.
Just so you know.
Hay que respetar.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what got me hyped, Joes, man. What got you hyped?
What got me hyped, I'm going to be honest, yesterday got me hyped. It's an exhibition game, and I'm watching it, and I'm seeing the fans go absolutely crazy for exhibition game, and people are like, hey, man, pipe down. People telling me on social media, pipe down, man. This is an exhibition game. This is practice. And I'm like, shut up, bro.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Fuck out of here. You don't
People
understand.
going crazy. Look at this. Look at the stands.
Come
dog.
on, bro. Listen, I'll tell you right now.
Yes.
Y'all know, and I know. Rony's in the building, and we all know that Dominicans go out for baseball.
Yes.
A lot of people might not know that, but if you was in the stands for this Tigers DR exhibition game, you know how crazy Dominicans go for baseball. And everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Japan, man, like the Czech Republic, whoever. Whoever it is, they go up. You know what I mean? Because it's you're repping your nation. And then look at the sound. Ambiente ruidoso. Los niveles de ruido alcanzaron los 90 decibeles. Exponerse alrededor de unos 30 minutos a ese nivel podría causar pérdida temporal del audio de tu oído y tu vaina se va a joder.
Bro, it's like it was loud on the TV, and they were just going crazy. The thing is, this is the first time in DR that they had, professional game being played out there. And when Soto hit that homer, man, it was like everything exploded. I was like, vamos.
Fam. By the way, I had a guy in my mentions from Detroit who was like, yo, y'all, I thought y'all had this powerhouse team when it was like 3-3 in
Yeah,
like the third
yeah.
inning. He's like, yo, I thought y'all had a powerhouse team. And I was like, my man, it's early.
It felt like from one moment to another, the
it.
game just popped. And it was just like, back to back to back, homer.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, what's happening?
Turned into BP.
Soto got him going. So I love that, bro. They had 3 homers, insane crowd. I think they set the expectations of what crowds need to be
100%.
during World Baseball Classic.
That's
man.
what they got
I
to
love
be.
that.
And like you said, bro, like Soto ignited the fire, bro. And fam, look at the aura.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The aura has returned. You know what I'm saying? The aura has returned. He was wearing a swaggerless jersey for 162 games.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. Love Queens. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. But yes, when he got that jersey on, bro, it's like he's different.
He's different.
You know what I'm saying?
People were giving me shit because, shout to Liz. Liz sent me this jersey. They sent me this jersey. This shit is clean. And he sent me this jersey. I'm going to still cop the white Dominican one because that one looks really clean.
Yeah.
But I got this one and it's Soto. And people were like, oh,
Yo.
you're rooting for Soto? What a fake Yankee fan. I'm like, Dios, patria y libertad. All right? It's God, country, and liberty. Okay? Very, very, very simple hierarchy. Okay? So Juan Soto is putting on for Dominican Republic. I'm rooting for them. And I feel like that's like a fandom that like USA fans sometimes get conflicted because when we go to like Team USA, there's people that are like Red Sox fans that are like, should I even root for Aaron Judge? And they feel weird about it. I'm like, bro, they were Dominicana across the
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, let's go. Rafael Devers, Coño, Emilio. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're looking over here, you're seeing, Perdomo. He's not the captain of the team.
No.
And like Manny Machado's the captain of the team, but he's giving the speech in the clubhouse, and there's no ego in there.
None.
And he's in there, he's talking about Caminero, how much of a good night he had, and he's acknowledging him. So they give him this jacket that they piece together, and they give him this
That's hard.
una pesa.
That's hard.
It's
Dumbbell.
they give him a dumbbell. Is that an actual dumbbell? Yeah,
No,
it is.
I think it's fake.
You think it's fake?
And then they added plátanos around it for plátano power.
You gotta have a prop.
Come on.
I feel like you gotta have like some sort of prop, like a team prop.
And it has to be cool.
Yes.
Because listen, shout out to Toronto. I love everybody. But the Blazer was corny, bro. Like the Blazer was lame as hell.
And, USA played yesterday. That's another team
Yeah.
that showed up. In case you guys do not know, let me go ahead and code switch real quick.
Right, Joe.
Okay.
So let's talk about it, Joe. How did the United States team perform last evening?
US was awesome. The lineup top to bottom was amazing.
Absolutely.
I mean,
stellar.
Judge came to play. They put 15 runs on this poor San Francisco Giants.
Unbelievable.
They were they're bat to ball from Bobby Witt Jr. to all the way down the lineup. I love what I seen out of Team USA. Michael Phelps went over there to go. That's probably, in my lifetime, probably the greatest Olympian that I've seen. And I've been, you watch the Olympics all the time. I was even watching the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
But to watch Michael Phelps and what he did, I'm like,
Different.
you guys got a lot to live up to, man.
Different.
Harper and Judge had a great night and all of that stuff. It's like, okay, you guys are about your business too.
They got a squad. Everybody's
Bomb squad.
Listen, since the inception of like this is happening 2026 WBC. Here's the lineups. Here's the projected lineups. It's always it's been USA DR, like USA DR, and then Japan is in there, of course. Because they're all baseball cyborgs.
Hay que respetar.
I can respetar. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Japón.
I got to talk low when I talk about them.
Yeah. Because
You gotta sit up straight.
Yeah. It's like,
I don't want problems.
sorry, Mr. Otani. I feel like Aaron Judge looks a little less swaggerific.
Yeah.
In this,
That's
jersey.
true. First time seeing him in a different jersey.
And I'm not and this is not hating on the Team USA. It's just seeing Aaron Judge outside of pinstripes or that classic Yankee uniform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It looks like he's playing like Rock and Jock or something.
Yeah. I mean, USA got everything. They got the hitting. They got the pitching. Got the starting pitching. Even though Schoolbool's going to be stepping out, like after his game against Great Britain, they're only giving him 55 pitches or whatever it is. At first I was upset about that because I'm like, yo, come on, man. You got to put on for the country.
Play.
But then after that, I understood what he was talking about. It's like he says, if this was in the summer, I'd be like full go.
Yeah.
And maybe baseball should explore in doing that. Because baseball right now is not in the Olympics, and maybe that's a conversation for another time. But
I think it will be.
It will be in 28. But to get Major League Baseball players there, not just like amateur players, like get Major League Baseball players in the Olympics would be the best. To get a World Baseball Classic, I don't know what baseball would need to do that. I'll have to ask around. But
Call Scott Boras.
For now, we got World Baseball Classic. He runs everything.
He's the real commissioner. Let's holler at him.
Judge did give a kind of like a hype up speech to the gang just to get them ready. Did you see this?
Sacrifice for your family at home.
Did you see this?
Nah, this is
Listen
my
to
first
it.
time seeing it.
And you're sacrificing for the brothers in the trenches with you every single day. And that's one thing I want us to do, fellas. You know, we're down, we're beat up a little bit, man. You know, bleed into each other, man. We're gonna lay it out on the line. If we do that, we're bring the gold home, man. I'm telling you.
I don't know about that, bro. Yo, put the Perdomo one. Put the Perdomo one real quick.
For comparison.
El bullpen, tremendo trabajo. La ofensiva, ni se diga. Esto es algo nuevo y se lo conocemos por ahí, pero al jugador del partido. ¡Caminero! ¡De 4-4!
That's a better speech.
That's a better speech. You know,
it's like energy is up.
You want to see Otani real quick? I don't understand what like how he was saying that.
今日一日だけはやっぱ憧れてしまったらね、やっぱ超えられないんで、僕らは今日超えるために、やっぱトップになるために来たんで、今日一日だけは彼らへの憧れを捨てて、勝つことだけ考えていきましょう。最後！
I mean, bro, I wish you could see the goosebumps on this shit, bro.
I don't even know what Saya meant, but Saya!
I've watched enough Japanese anime to know that's like you go to war after that. You know, like you go through any wall after something like that. Speaking of Japan, Japan did they're playing over in Tokyo. Also, I think they were playing in the Tokyo Dome.
Yes.
And bro, first of all, their fans and the way that they sound is similar to what DR has.
Yeah.
Like they're into it as well. They love baseball.
It's like
over
a
there in
controlled
Japan.
chaos.
Right. But it sounds like a college thing,
Yes,
right? Like they
like
got music playing. I love
Yeah.
that. Suzuki went off. Now people were talking like, "Whoa, Japan lost the game," because they had played 2 games. This is their second game, and they had lost the first one. And people were like, "Whoa, wait a minute, maybe this is there's gonna be they're not gonna be as strong as before." Guys, this team is a team to be respected, man.
Please.
This team is beastly. Okay,
Come on, dog. And the announcers make it sound way more.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, if you're watching some of this, try to watch it in I know a lot of people speak English that are probably watching this. For a big moment, watch the alt cast.
Yes.
Okay? Watch the alt cast.
Native language.
Native language. Just to hear the emotion, you'll get so hyped.
Bruh.
I'm not saying that the Americans don't do well. I'm not saying that.
They do a
But
good
if you
job.
listen to like a Dominican call, a Juan Soto homer versus yesterday, it was like, okay. It's
Come on, dog.
so that's so maybe we'll look into calls and all of that stuff and find out which one's the best calls. But Japan is the team to be reckoned with. This has been their tournament.
Come on.
Out of all the tournaments, they've won 3 times. And they've never, ever failed to reach a semifinal. So this has been their turning.
Yeah, and also, fam, again, like you said at the top of the show, these are exhibition games, guys.
Yes.
So, like
You're
Japan
getting
is-
people in, getting their feet wet,
playing
stuff like
with
that.
Spring
lineups,
training.
thing,
Yes.
Yeah.
Spring training for
Spring
them.
training.
Come
Yes.
on. And the Japanese team is if they are one thing, bro, they are organized.
Oh, yeah. You see them when they showed up and what the team looks like. It reminds me, I'll be honest, it reminds me of like what the Yankees were and how they would travel. Look at this.
Come on.
Look at this. Bro, this looks like,
Bro, this is Ocean's 11.
yeah, that's it. They're
What is this? They're doing a heist.
matching everything.
Bruh.
Everything's professional.
Men in Black.
We're trying to get things done.
They're on a
you know?
train. This is public
Yeah,
transportation.
this is public transportation. They took a train, Pop. I thought it was
on.
the airport at first.
And
Otani got security around there. They got
What is it? Yo, you got a Puerto Rican security guard? Yo, you see that dude with the skin fade?
Now you look at the Dominican team and compare
Come
them.
on,
We don't know
bro.
why that.
Look at that. Come on, dog.
Just Aura Farm Central,
OD.
man.
Slow mo.
What are you wearing? Hold on. What? Austin Wells. Hold on.
Yo, okay. Yo, we love you, bro, but you gotta do something.
You guys got to give us some flow.
Come on. Somebody let him borrow some clothes.
Some of the other exhibition games that happened. I mean, Venezuela faced the Astros yesterday. The defense looked a little sloppy. It looked a little weird. There was a controversial homer thing where it went fair or foul. No replays. The Venezuelan fans were not happy because they're like, yo, that's foul. What's
What
up? Doing? Puerto Rico is like, yo, we ran out of pitchers. Can you guys let us like borrow one to the Red Sox? Red Sox are like, who you want?
Right.
And Puerto Rico looks over there like, oh, yo, you Puerto Rican? Yo, hold on. What's this? Con o pegado? He's like, pegado.
Pegado, chorrete, pegado.
And then he was like, ese puede pichar.
Yeah, come on, man.
They brought him on, and then he was pitching there. It's funny because they're looking, you got a guy in the Red Sox jersey pitching to a Red Sox with blue jerseys all around.
Crazy.
So that's cool. Puerto Rico won that game 5-3. Mexico beat the D-backs 6-3. Great Britain beat the Brewers 7-3. Italy beat the Cubs 9-4. Cuba, who's having, I don't know what they're going to do pitching-wise, but they lost to the Royals 4-zip. Brazil got destroyed in 7 innings, 14-4.
Damn.
Against the A's. Nicaragua lost to the Mets 6-3. Israel beat the Marlins 1-zip. Canada facing the Blue Jays was interesting because both Canada's teams. Blue Jays beat them 10-7. And then you have the Yankees beating Panama 11-1. The Netherlands 8-5 over the Orioles, and they had some interesting stuff because Profar got suspended 162 games for PEDs. This is the second time
you got popped. Damn,
so,
homie.
Cabeza dura, but they're appealing. So usually the MLBPA doesn't appeal unless they feel like there's a reason why.
Right, yeah.
So they're going to appeal it. I don't know if he's still going to play in the tournament. I know he was scratched yesterday. We'll see. Thanks again to Lids. Text WBC to 29017 for 15% off your next headwear or apparel purchase. I want to do something called dipping in the pool, right? So we're going to dip in the pool. And we're going to see what's up. Para la piscina, vamos. We're going to see right here. We're going to see what the pools are. Pool A, B, C, and D. Pool A, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Canada, Panama, and Colombia. Pool B, we have USA, Mexico, Italy, Great Britain, Brazil. The first time since the inception of the tournament.
Yeah.
Brazil's back.
I was surprised. I was like, who is Bra?
They won the qualifiers, so they're in. Pool C, Japan, Australia, Korea, and the Czech and Chinese Taipei, or some people feel Taiwan. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Who knows?
But Pool D, you have Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Netherlands, Israel, and Nicaragua. So here, what do you think is the strongest pool?
I mean, it's got to be Pool D.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not just saying that because DR's there. Like,
I mean, that's part of it.
That's part of it. Like, they're carrying a lot in Pool D,
Yeah.
But, like, you also got Venezuela there. You know what I mean? Like, Netherlands
always
sleeper,
hits.
Always hits, I don't know what Sidney Ponson is up to nowadays. Ponson is up to nowadays, but he might be there.
Right.
He did us dirty back in the day. Right. So, to me, it's there. To me, the weakest pool might be C. What? No, not C. No, B. I think it's B. Maybe. Even though we got Team USA up there, I don't know.
Mexico's good.
Good, but I don't. Brazil is so bad because you know what I mean. It's like weighted. Like if you weigh it, like is the best team as good as the worst team is bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that even made sense, y'all. I've been up since 3 a.m.
It might. I think Pool A is the kind of weakest because Cuba is not bringing like their normal guys.
Yeah.
And
Puerto Rico, everybody's like sitting out.
Right. And then the Cubans that would have played don't want to play because Cuba is not allowing Cuban Americans to play on the team. Cuban Americans like Zach Neto, they're not allowing him to play because he's not Cuban enough for them. So people like Luis Robert and Pajes, they don't want to. They said we're not going to go ahead until you allow them to be part of it. I think that's probably the weakest one. But other than that, I think they kind of set up every pool where it's kind of even.
A little bit of parity, right? Yeah, because I feel like some of them in the previous tournaments, they were like, "Yo, this is super lopsided."
Yeah. So this is my bracket prediction here. I said that.
Para piscina.
Yeah, I said that the people that are going to win their pools. I said that USA was going to win, and it was going to be USA and Mexico. We're going to win their pool, and then we went from there. I put Canada. I put all of these teams were actually going to make it there. I have. And the way that they had it on the website, they had USA and DR facing off in the semifinals, which I can't wait for that. That'll be crazy. That'll be insane. And then I have them beating them to go to the final. I have Mexico beating Puerto Rico. And then I have Japan beating Venezuela.
Handily.
And then having a DR-Japan final to get La República Dominicana their first championship since 2013.
You know what I'm saying?
So we have that going on, and that'll be good. That's my prediction.
I do not disagree with any of those picks, bro.
And I'm glad.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's, you know, because out of all these pools, like, there's one, like, kind of, like, clear, strongest team in every pool. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, dog, it's kind of an easy bracket to fill out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a March Madness bracket where you're like, yo, what is St. Peter's Tech State? What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Yes.
Are they going to beat Duke? Maybe.
So yeah,
Japan,
that's the bracket. Let us know yours. Which one do you like? What's your bracket looking like? Tag us on it.
Come on. Who's your sleeper pick?
Yes.
Do you got Great Britain going deep?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Yeah, why? All right, time for the next segment. It's called Tamo en Chelcha.
Tamo en
This
Chelcha.
is where we want to include the community. We
Yes.
want to see what you guys post. We're going to take some of the funny posts throughout Twitter. We did some of them already, but we'll have some interesting things out there. There were some interesting interviews in the street as well and some funny tweets. So we'll cover that. We'll talk about that as well.
Tú eres venezolano. Tú sabes que Venezuela está en el mismo grupo dominicano.
Pero es que no hay manera.
¿A quién tú vas a jugar?
A los dos. Pero Dominicano no hay forma de que pierda, mi
Un
hermano.
aplauso para el chamo. Mira cómo
Oye,
habla.
oye.
¿Tú te has casado con una dominicana?
Claro.
Ay, yo soy...
La papeleta azul! Let's go. Yo, it's crazy to me that I am involved in like 75% of like Plátano gifts.
The human GIF.
Yeah. Yo, we out here, you know?
I noticed that for one of the crowd shots, this guy was going so crazy, he filmed it upside down.
Yeah. So if you look at all of them compared, this
Oh,
is the
bro.
funniest thing.
I
It's
don't
like,
know
yo,
how-
they turned that upside down in that stadium.
Yo,
It was so crazy, it turned it
upside down.
upside down.
That was after the Caminero home run.
Yeah.
Come on.
They flipped the
Yo.
stadium over.
I don't even know how you do that with your phone.
Well, that's the thing. So I think the problem here is that we
You
all
recorded
know-
too fast.
He recorded too fast. Number one. Number two, they stopped serving alcohol after a certain time in America.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
are. That's forever.
It's a different. They don't stop.
Bring your own bottle.
Hey, Capanini minks.
Oh, this is funny. This is talking baseball. Put this up. So what happened was, the story behind this is that Team USA was beating the brakes off the Giants, and then the USA was like, "Yo, we need more work, man. Can you guys? Let's
on.
just go an extra inning, man.
Come on, just one more."
Forget about the mercy rule." And they're like, Giants are like, "Yo, no more.
Why would you? Can you just
No more, please." Time for Mauricio Ñando. This is where we let you know what we want to see before the next episode.
Yes.
So, you guys don't know, Mauricio Ñando is like you're dying dreaming. The drink is so good that you will die dreaming, basically, is what it is.
Phenomenal.
Mauricio Ñando is. By the time we see the next episode, the opening round would have started already. Pool play started. What do you want to see? Mauricio Ñando.
Mauricio Ñando, I want to see the Dominican Republic pitching staff have a combined ERA under 2.
That's what you want to see. So you don't want them to give up more than 2 runs. For
And
the
I
next
know Sevy's over there, and he can get rocked sometimes, but, I'm just.
I don't know if he'll be pitching by the time we record the next one. No, I mean, like, I don't think he would have pitched in that game yet. I think he pitches later on. So
Okay.
we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Hopefully.
Even better. Don't call him out of the bullpen.
Yeah, no. But he
Christopher
will-
Sanchez is the opening day against Nicaragua.
Yes, he is.
Vamos
yes.
allá.
Christopher Sanchez.
Christopher,
So for
understand the
me,
assignment.
Mauricio Ñando,
Dime, Jones.
what do I want? What do I want?
Dámelo.
Oh, you know what? I would like to see Team Japan put everybody on notice that this is why this is their tournament. There's too many people that are like comfortable and going with USA, and I want Team Japan to come out and have a statement game 1 of their pool. That's what I want to see. I want to see Japón come out and they're like, hey, right here. We won last time. We're going for back-to-back. We won 3 times already.
They got to come out like what?
You guys got to beat us. For you to win that trophy, which we have 3 of, you got to go through us. And I think that'll humble everybody.
Everybody.
And I need that.
So who do you guys think is going to be the final?
The final is going to be DR
Japan
against Japan. That's what
right.
I think the final is going to be.
know?
Let's see which way or how we get there, but I think that's what the final will eventually be, which will be a crazy matchup. We'll have some live streams. We'll have live streams as well, guys. So make sure you guys follow up and like the video and all of that stuff. Comment down below. Are we right or wrong? Are you vibing or not? Let's go.
Are we homers? Yes, we are. But explain to us why we are.
See you later, man. Till next time. Total Baseball.
Let's go.
Baseball Classic Edition. Let's get it.
Let's go. Vamos ya. That's Joez McFly. I'm the Kid Mero, the human do-rag flap. I'm activo.